Hello and welcome to Makoto Wakaido's Case Files number 3, The Phantom's Foot. Back at it again. I'm hoping that this one goes better than the last one. But we'll certainly see. I'm really surprised at how different the last chapter, the last case file was in comparison to the first. Ugh, my head. What happened here? Oh my god, you killed someone. That's what happened. What have you done? Makoto Wakaido? Well, who's this? Is he dead? He is dead. You stabbed him in his stomach because it looks like he was a dog person? A knife? And bloody hands? Oh goodness. Did I kill him? Perhaps. Evidence points to yes. The Phantom's Foot. Makoto Wakaido's Case Files number 3. That's right, run. Leave the scene of the crime. That's what all good detectives do. Leave do that. A few hours earlier, K Prefecture, undisclosed location. Detective Tanaka, here's the dossier you wanted. As expected from the Yasuzumi Detective Agency, this is exactly what I needed. You are a huge help. I'd heard you were good with disguises, but you are great with investigations too. You put us cops to shame. Well, I'm here to see people before I go kill somebody, so let's go. Oh, crap. Wakaido, what brings you to K Prefecture? Didn't they kick you out of the 1st Investigation Division? They did. I'm supposed to help a certain Tanaka from the 4th Investigation Division. Wait, you're Detective Wakaido? I'm Tanaka from 4th. My pleasure. Thanks for coming here on such short notice. So, and Yuji, time for work. I'll call when I have time. Give Akane my regards. Tell her she's the cutest assistant a detective could wish for. Well, that's not proper. Listen, unlike yours, Detective Tanaka's career is going uphill. He'll be head of division soon. Don't you get in his way, get it? Detective Tanaka, it was a pleasure. I wonder if Detective Tanaka is the person that was stabbed in the beginning. That'll teach him to be, trying to get ahead and stuff. You know the Yasuzumi Detective Agency too, huh? Small world. I just need some help with getting out of a pickle. I really owe him one. Ha ha ha! By the way, what is that you needed my help with? What is it that you needed my help with? Right, that, remember Demon Shadow, the human trafficking organization you investigated a few years ago? I sure don't. You got their boss, but he's already been released. They're back at it again, and they've been giving us lots of trouble. Recently, 2 of their men have been killed in the span of a few weeks. People way up the ladder. Lieutenants. Did you know about that? Yes. We got a new one just last night. A 3rd murder. What? I'd like you to come to the crime scene with me. I could use your insight on this one. Is anything the matter? No, I can't promise anything, but I'll try to help. Let's go check it out then. Oh, how the turns have tabled. Oh. Hello, Detective Wakaido, Prefectural Police. I'm here to check out the scene. Oh, it's a pleasure, sir. Detective Tanaka told me you were coming. Thank you for helping me out with the case. The victim... What do we know about the victim? From his possessions, we identified him as Kunio Wakiya, 56. Lieutenant of the Demon Shadow Criminal Organization. Do we know how he was killed? He has a gunshot wound on his chest, so we're assuming that he was shot. Yeah, he's got 2 gunshots, so it seems like that's probably what happened. Any idea about when he was killed? We can't say for sure until we do an autopsy, but judging from the stiffness of his limbs, we can guess it was around 1 to 3 a.m. You got any other info? We have a witness. My colleague should know the details. I'll need to ask that other cop. It seems like for a lot of things, like the intro to every single one of these kind of starts the same. With like slight variations, but overall exactly the same. Hello, sir. Thank you for your help. Just tell me how I can help. I heard something about a witness. That's correct, sir. A man in black clothes was seen fleeing the scene. He was running away while peeking over his shoulder, and he almost slammed into our witness, who remembers it all quite clearly. Where's this witness at? Is that the witness? Sorry, detective. We got some new witness information. I need to head back to the station. Can I leave the rest to you? Give me a call if you find anything useful. No problem. See you later. See you. Goodbye, person who probably gets killed later. That's probably what happens. Ask any questions you might have. Alright, the witness. We're going to ask the questions about the witness again, because I forgot that I already asked it. No, I don't need you to tell me how to find information. I knew how to find information. Tell me more about who the victim is. So he's a lieutenant in a human trafficking organization known as the Demon Shadow. The whole ensemble had been lying low for a while, at least until their boss was released. Now they're back to their old antics. And for some reason, a bunch of their lieutenants got killed. There must be something going on within the organization. You must be correct. I would imagine that there's something going on that's probably not in the best of manners. Another guy here was shot dead. That seems to be the case. Oh. Most likely he was shot from the front, point blank. If he left the murderer get so close, the victim probably knew this person. I guess it is indeed a bit of a possibility. But will we really know? Who knows? Alright, and one more question. I think is back actually here for this guy. And then we go observe the body, and that should be it. Any specifics about the firearm that killed him? Not yet. All we can tell at this point, just from looking at the wound, is that it was probably a .38 caliber. Doesn't mean anything to me. .38. The gun used was a .38 caliber. Ew, let's go examine the body and find out what exactly happened here. When he was shot in the chest, I mean, it seems pretty, standard. A ragged suit over a shiny satin shirt, straight out of a crook's fashion magazine. He still has his gold watch and necklace on him. We can rule out a mugging gone wrong. The deuce. And to put everything together, let's see, a lieutenant was killed. There's been 4 total. Who was the victim? The victim was Kunio Wakia. I try to go through this a little bit faster than I did the last episode, because I feel like the last one, even though it says it's like an hour, it seems like, the last one took me like an hour and 40 minutes, and I guess part of me is afraid this one is going to be like equally long, and I'm not trying to do that, because the whole idea was that it was like an, you know, it was like an hour, you know? It was supposed to be an hour long, so... we shall see what happens. The witness told us that, the witness tell us that there was a man in black who ran away. Yeah, look at that. Oh, maybe it was an alien. Like a space alien, and it was a man in black there, you know, as well. Hello, Detective Tanaka. Yes, I got a clear picture of what happened. I'll come give my report now. Skip the line on accident. Fine with me. I'll check out the surrounding area before coming back. See you later. Is someone there? Please be a kitty cat. maybe it won't be a kitty cat. Oh, it's a man potentially in black. What's he doing there? Doesn't look like he works here. Oh, he just went into the room, number 9. Went in, I'd better follow him. Indeed, you better, because, I don't know, reasons, I suppose. Hello, shadowy figure. Ah, what is this? Oh God, what happened? Oh, my head. What happened here? Who's this? Is he dead? He is dead. Ah, a knife. Oh gosh, we're doing the same thing that we happened in the beginning. Ah, my hands, they're little claws, lobster claws. I'm Lobster Man. Did I kill him? You did with your lobster hands. Uh-oh. Look, Wakaido, you fiend! Oh, that guy, he's from Demon Shadow. Did you kill him? I just... wait right there. Run away! Oh no, he's running away. Oh, he's making a mistake here. You're not supposed to run away when you do that, when you're like a police officer. You're supposed to go to the police union and have them, like, basically say you didn't do anything wrong and you're permanently traumatized, and so now you get pension and you're paid while you're, you know, not really having any, I guess, repercussions for what you've done. Aha! My head still hurts. Where am I? This place looks familiar. I must have taken a blow to the head. My memory is I'm missing time. Who was that man lying down in the warehouse, and why did I have a bloody knife in my hand? I had the key to this place, and it looks familiar. This must be my home. For now, I need to sort this whole mess out and prove I'm innocent. Hello? Wakaido? Detective Wakaido, is that you? Yeah, it's me. Akane? What, huh, boss? No, Akane, it's me, Wakaido. Listen, detective, you have to help me. I can't find the boss. He won't answer my calls. I'm afraid I'm the one who needs help here. I'm currently wanted for murder. Murder? Are you serious? But you're innocent, right? I mean, it's hardly better, but... Okay, I know. I'll help you. Call me whenever you want. I'm sure we can sort it all out. Don't worry. Now, first things first, I have to examine this room. I have to say, like, amnesia is not something that I was expecting. Alright, some files were left on. Demon Shadow, the human trafficking organization, the guys I was after. Right, I should compare this with the notes I took back at the wharf. How do you remember you took notes? A little bit more examination. Just to kind of see, like, what happens here. It's a bunch of names. I know some of these. They're police officers and government officials, huh? I think there's some other related files. Maybe I can find out something more about that name list. No, we don't want that same thing. We want a new one. Good question. Tons of folders. No such luck. I have all this data, but I have no idea what it's about. Alright. See if we got anything in here about this guy. Very possible it's the body at the wharf. And something to do with all these criminal lieutenants getting killed. These must be the conclusions I had drawn from that list of names. Those were all names of people involved with Demon Shadow. But you know what, I feel as though I could have opened related files. Oh, this is still the same thing. Oh, stab it. Look at the map. Got a marked spot. Alright, where's my current location in regards to that? And the crime scene at the wharf. Alright, don't go back to the wharf. What are we at now? We have 4 out of 8, so halfway there. It's a photo! Shibakawa! Shibakawa? Shibukawa. What's that supposed to mean? Is it the man in the picture? The face looks familiar. Aren't there any notes about him in here? Hang another one? There's a photo on the wall, too. Did I write anything on this one? One for what? What could it be? Let's compare the pictures. The man walking into the club is the same one as the man in the photo, labeled Shibukawa. I'm guessing I was investigating him, and this club must be one of the places where he hangs out. Look at these mark spots. All the mark spots are numbered like some of those photos I have. That was very not informative. There's that name again, Shibukawa. I get it. He must be the organization's boss. It's a case file. The leader of criminal organization Demon Shadow is arrested by Detective Wakaido. So this is a case I worked on. Picture of a man entering a club. The man in the picture. The man's picture has a 1 written on it. Must be connected to the 1 on the map. Looks like I have no choice but to go there. It's a club. The Running Shot. Alright, well that's quick. Is there nothing with the safe that's important? No, because it's locked. The deuce. But I feel like this is going like much faster than Case 2. Then to put together everything I have, let's see. Did you hear remember anything? What is the question? And they mentioned a certain criminal organization, which was Demon Shadow. The only thing that matters for these, honestly, is that very last line. What are the names on the list? The names on the list are the mysterious list. I hope it doesn't really make sense. Whatever, Detective Wakaido, you don't even have a memory, and I bet it's still gonna be that. Let's see. Maybe it's the DS involvement list. Same thing as the mysterious list, I think, so I don't know why they look at it that way. Have anything to confirm the man's name? Interesting. Do I? I mean, found several photos, but they got my attention. Alright. Let's see, the only thing I can think of is the picture labeled Shibukawa. And the club is, well, I mean, like, I don't know the name of the club. Yeah, it is. It's the Running Shot. Boom! Back to being a great detective. I am the Batman of, this universe. Best bet is checking out the Running Shot. Let's go. Why did I go back home? Find out more about the club. Really? Alright, let's look at the screen. Nothing. Open the folder. Investigation record. Leave. For the most part, it looks like I'm gonna have to go to the club first, I guess. Not far from here, same distance from this apartment as the wharf. Yeah, I feel as though I'm basically gonna have to go to the wharf. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go to another location. Ugh, wharf. I thought I wasn't gonna go to the wharf, because I feel like going to the wharf is a bad idea, right? Found him. Not a trace. What about you? Good luck here, either. You're gonna tell me that I shouldn't be here? The police have gotten here, or has gotten here already. Better find myself some other place to investigate. Okay. Well, I know that I need to go to this, this location, but... Look up the location. Not that far from your same distance from the apartment. Think of a route. Okay, we found... the alley. And the hideout. Alright, so now we should be able to kind of... go. Well, how is it we found the alley, but we can't just go straight to the location? It looks like this is going to be like another, I don't know, it looks like we're going to have like another kind of strange choice with how we do things here compared to like the last one. So, hey buddy, you're on your day off. Don't you want to chat with some cuties? Interested? I can show you the mess club around. In a second, do I know you? Huh? Nah, it must have been somebody else. I'm looking for a club. I have business at the Reading Shop. Just around the corner. You can't miss it. Just remember to say that it was me who wheeled you in. Well, I don't know who you are, dude, so that's not as helpful as you might think. What are you doing here? What's it look like? Fishing for customers. I only get paid if I get people into the Reading Shop, the club over there. And you always look for customers around here. Yep. And I remember the faces of everyone who passes by. Gotta tell the returning customers apart, you know? Yeah, probably has some more info for me. Let's see. Do we have a picture? Let's start from the beginning. You know about the Demon Shadow. I know it's better to not mess with the shib, but that's about it. You know, though, you really sound like a detective. Makes sense, here's my badge. Right, thank you for your services, sir. I feel like maybe it wasn't a good idea to let him know that I was a detective? I don't know. You know this man? Sure, it's Mr. Shibukawa. To be honest, you look familiar too. I've seen you around here a few times. Weren't you here with Mr. Shibukawa? That couldn't be. Sorry, must have gotten something mixed up. All of that, and we only have one clue. That's okay. Time to go to the club. I hope we can get into the club. I'll be really kind of, I guess, disappointed if we are unable to get in the club. Welcome. Ew. You're alone today, let me guess. Day off. I've been here before. Is Shibukawa a regular here? Huh? Why'd you ask that? Of course he is. He loves the place. And have I been in here before, too? Are you teasing me? You're the new guy Mr. Shibukawa brought in here a while back. Show my badge. I'm with the police. Detective Wakaido. Do you remember what Shibukawa and I talked about? Oh, seriously? Police? Come to think of it, I've never heard your name before now either. And it's a common thing that occurs. Do we have any other things to talk to her about? We do. They're like getting a lot of clues. Is this club an operating base of Demon Shadow, organization led by Rikuba? It's not like we're in on it with them. They just have work meetings and make deals here, and we serve them drinks. Sounds like an operating base to me. Let's ask about these work meetings. I'd like to hear what they talked about in those meetings you mentioned. Sometimes they'll bring in a new guy saying he's a valued customer of theirs. Big-time drug buyers, if you believe that. That's some work meeting, alright. And some of these guys are like police, you know? And politicians and stuff, I mean, so long as they got cash. Think that's it. Alright, thank you, miss. Continue on, find some other guy here. Got 4 out of 11. I feel as though things are going like so much smoother this time around. Oh, it's you. Sorry, Mr. Shubakawa isn't here. Sounds like there's some connection between me and Shubakawa. See if they know where they are. Do you know where they are? No idea. Look, I'm not covering for him or anything like that. He hasn't been coming here for a while, actually. Had me worried. Did you notice any strange behavior in Shibuya lately about that? At first, he was mad, what with his pals being off and all. But then, if you ask me, he started looking like he was scared witless. Another clue. I know the Demon Shadow people use this place as a hangout. What can you tell me about them? They're good customers. I mean, they spend like you wouldn't believe. Still, I had my concerns. Concerns? About what? About one of their lieutenants getting murdered, of course. Actually, scratch that. Several of their lieutenants, one after the other. Now that I think of it, Mr. Wakia hasn't been here in a while either. I hope he's still taking Wakia. I see. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Okay, we've already asked these questions. So, Shibakawa and I came here together often, huh? What? Did you drink so much you can't even remember? The man looks so fond of you, too. That seems rather intriguing that this is the case. He doesn't look like it, but you know, he's actually the type who cares a lot about his friends. Oh, now we still got a person over here for another question. But I like that we've already gone over halfway. Like, I feel like this is just flying by and it seems to be better than the last one. Have you ever seen Chupacabra bickering with other people from the organization? Oh no, he's so sweet with his people. He's always worrying about them. It's outsiders that he's harsh with. Alright. Let's see. I feel like there's nothing else for me to get here. I feel like the alley is not necessarily going to be worth it. I'm going to go there because there's a possibility that maybe, just maybe, this dude's going to remember something else that didn't otherwise catch. Turns out you were right when you said you remembered my face. Looks like I visited this club a few times. I knew it. And it wasn't just like a couple of times. You were something of a regular now that I think of it. What if I was undercover? I'm getting drunk as a skunk, getting all proud, saying as long as I got the evidence dossier, I'm on top, or something like that. Also, he also said something like he can't lay a finger on me anymore. He knows about his associates. Miyuki. Yeah, I've already told you I'm a detective. Like, you know this sort of thing. Like, I don't know why you're acting surprised about it. Okay, so it's likely I have some information about her at home. There's nothing I overlooked here, it just happens to be there's, like, more information. I pushed the wrong button. I don't know why it's, like, telling me that, like, I, like, overlooked something, when I didn't overlook something. It's just I've now gained a little clue of information. So this is a list of people who are involved with Demon Shadow. Cops, government officials. They really are all the organization's clients. I've got some pretty dark stuff on my hands. What's the evidence dossier that Shibukawa was talking about? Something's coming up. Shibukawa dossier unknown. Well, at least I know I was already looking for it. What is that, a picture of the lamp? Oh, last clue. I need some context. Search for that picture, and here it is, a picture labeled Miyuki. It also has a number written on it. Number 2. Fuel beans. Away we go to the deduction factory. Wow, this is going so much better than case file number 2. This is how you really get somebody to be, firmly interested in it. You just fly by, make them feel like they're super intelligent. It works out really well. It was a club of Shibukawa and the others. That is a, let's see, where is the thing? It is the operating base. Thank you very much. Once again, I am the world's greatest detective. I thought it was my first time going to that club, but my files and the staff's reactions tell me otherwise. What's more, the staff says that Shibukawa treated me like I was his buddy. Alright, and what did the Demon Shadow people say about these cops? They said that valued customers were police. Seems about right. What's the change in Shibukawa's behavior? He started drinking some alcohol that was unexpected, and also he was terrified. He was scared of spiders, perhaps, I mean, it could have been spiders. It may not have been spiders, but I'd like to think it was spiders. And he said the evidence dossier was going to protect him, and that was an easy collection of shenanigans. I went into the Demon Shadow, but why? I'm telling you, man, he was like an undercover detective. I don't know that that's a thing. Like, do they have like undercover like detectives? At least I would like to report something. I feel like that's the dude that I stabbed. We need a questioner for more information. I feel like that might be the only stuff that we have. Gotta find out where she is. Check on number 2, please and thank you. Her house, there it is. Follow the overpass and then turn toward it. That probably is my best route. Perhaps we can find another route just in case. Alright, no, it seems like that is it. I don't think there's anything else here. Let's just go to the house, or to her location. No, you're the guy that was from Shibukawa. Who are you? Oh, you probably don't know me. I just saw you passing by. That's all. I guess Mr. Shibukawa doesn't know me either. I'm working for Miyuki. Are you with Demon Shadow? That's Mr. Shibakawa's group, right? Don't know much about them, just run errands for Miyuki. Have you seen Shibakawa lately? I guess I saw two of you going to Miyuki's house together not too long ago. Haven't seen him around lately, though. Even Miyuki's been asking the same about him, by the way. Very interesting. When you saw Shibakawa and I walk together, how close did we look to each other? Huh? What do you mean? I didn't see you holding hands or stuff like that, if that's what you're asking. Gotcha. Oh, but Miyuki did say that she was a bit jealous of how happy Mr. Shibakawa always looks around you. That's because I'm a delightful human being and people like to be around me because I am both amazing and interesting. And, you know, just a nice dude. Does the word dossier ring any bell? You're talking about a dossier with super top secret info on it, right? Obviously. Obviously that's the answer. You know about it. I just figured you were talking about some cool secret stuff. Sorry, no idea about any dossier. Anything else? Oh, we got more clues to be asked about. Miyuki is Shibakawa's girlfriend. Am I right? Yep, see that huge house over there? All hers. Mr. Shibakawa comes visit every once in a while. Oh, all of that and only 2 clues? That's kind of disappointing. What are you doing here? If nothing, bothing, really? Nothing? Bothing? Seeing things or you just snort something? I got a bad cold. It's just some nasal drops. Uh-huh. You guys here all the time. Well, Sniff, we have nothing better to do. That's why we saw you pass by with Shibakawa do. Have you ever been to Shibakawa's girlfriend's house? Bayugi's house? Nah, but really. Never be there. Sniff. Okay, we're gonna go to the house. Obviously, these guys we're done talking to them. Club alley. Here it is. What a weird way to get to the house. I went to the park to get to the house, and they're nowhere near each other. What a strange choice that was. What's up here again? Oh, I've been here too. I'm Detective Wakaido from the police. I'd like to, waving a badge around after all this time. Sheesh. Looking for Shibakawa, is he here? He's not, unlike you, who's coming and going in here all the time, if you wouldn't mind. This is my house. Not Shibakawa's office or his hideout or anything like that. What a jerk, he disappears like that without so much as a phone call. You have any idea where he could be? Apparently we were like absolute best buds, so it seems kind of strange that I mean, like, what kind of head injury did I receive where I forgot absolutely everything? Did Shibakawa ever mention any police officers involved in his activities? Sure, just go ahead and question me like that, won't you? Ugh. I guess he mentioned he found a collaborator in the police one time. Did he ever invite this collaborator here? Like, I'd know. He did invite you here sometime after that, though, smiling from ear to ear while he introduced you. That must have been about a month ago, I guess. So I guess the question is, does she know, or, you know, I don't know, have they determined that... I don't know. When I was here with Shibakawa, did he and I talk about a dossier? We already talked about the dossier. I already asked like one question about it. It seems kind of strange that I would ask it again. You have to know where the dossier is. He said he deposited in a safe box in a bank, if I'm recalling right. Alright, where's the dossier kept? Right after Shibi disappears, someone else came here to ask about that safe deposit box. He was announced so fast I don't even remember his face, so let alone his name. Someone had blah 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 blah. What's written on there? I don't feel like there's anything else for me to ask her about this. I mean, I've already asked some stuff. I'm just gonna go for a hint. Yeah, after I use the hints, like it's just kind of hard to not use the hints again. Yeah, alright, so go to the house. You know, that was like my next guess. I thought maybe I did, but it still looked like there was something else I needed to ask her. I will say it's done a much better job of kind of keeping you on track as far as making it a little bit more of a kind of like narrative or a linear path, which honestly for me makes it a lot easier to try to figure out where I'm going and kind of what I am doing. And, you know, for basically figuring out clues. So I think I like how that has kind of been going. Open the unknown folders. Alright, let's see. We are at... Oh, there's still another one. We're at 9 out of 10. I feel like I should have enough. Public Library gave him reason to celebrate at first and made him shake with fear later on. What was my role in that change? Was I the link between Chupacabra and this other individual? Bam! We got it all. Man, this is quick. This is flying by in comparison to the last one. How did Shibakawa see me? He saw me as... he liked me. See, everybody lately has said that, I mean, everybody did pretty much say that he was terrified, but I feel like that's not the right answer. Yeah, see, it's not the right answer. Blah, blah, blah. What did everyone else say what did everyone say about where they saw Shibakawa recently? Well, they saw him at... I think they saw him at, her house. Well, what one isn't? Because if it's going to come back and say that it's at that girl's house, and they're like, oh, no, it's not really that, you know, it's just going to be like, come on, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the choice is. I mean, where is it? Like, keep it in the safe deposit box? Nope. Alright, I guess we're gonna just do this the old way and just kind of look at it. He was going there with me to talk on a regular basis, but he recently disappeared without a trace. What did everyone say about where they saw Shibakawa recently? Or is it this one? No. I've already used this one. It's whatever one it is doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know what possibly it would be. We know it's not this. And I like how they said that we're getting rid of all the stuff that isn't really relevant anymore because it doesn't really seem to be. We know it's not the hideout. I just did this one. Tried this one. Maybe it's Miyuki number 2. Nope, it's not that. Is missing for days? Oh my gosh, are you serious? It was that he's been missing for days, but him MIA isn't acceptable? Come on, they're the same thought. Alright, so he told her that he is a dossier and it's a trump card. Oh my goodness, are you serious? Got a statement about the person who's supposed to blame she has recent change of behavior? Let's see. He told her, that... I don't know, that there's a cop helping out the DS. Okay, I mean, he told her both of those things, so, I mean... I don't know. An interesting choice they're making there. Alright, where's the dossier I'm looking for? It is in a safe deposit box in a bank. Bam, we know this much. And away we go. Scrap the info, I'm not gonna need any more. He keeps saying that, but none of that is true. He doesn't ever scrap any of the information. He keeps it, and then we use it, and it's like, come on, dude. If I had the dossier from the safe deposit box, I could figure out who the culprit is. There, I'll find the name of the person collaborating with Demon Shadow. With that dossier, I can clear myself of all suspicions. And this dude is following me. I feel like we're going, like, back in time. Like, this is almost like a memory, and not like... I don't know, it doesn't feel, like it's potentially happening right now. Okay, I'm positive someone else here wear the same clothes as you, however, huh? I feel like the safe in my room is the one from the, I don't know, the safety deposit box kind of thing. But I don't know if the dossier is somebody playing with me. What if Shibukawa wasn't the one in danger? What if it was me? Or maybe the culprit himself took care of the dossier before it could be used against him. Our witness said he saw him around here. Let's start questioning anyone we find. Uh-oh, the tables are turning. They're catching up to us, Wakaido. Then I have to hurry this up. The police got here too. I can't let them find me just yet. I'll go back for now. I don't get what's going on anymore. Did I approach Shibukawa to get that dossier? My head's all foggy. Even my notes look all blurry. I just don't get it. You and I both, my dude. Oh, what? Now we're like... Now everything is blurry? Can I take a nap? Files I haven't read yet. Maybe there's some info on the culprit somewhere in here. A raid? It looks like info on the Demon Shadow to prepare for a police search on their base. Okay. Good news, we got something new. Map. Nothing. The coffee shop is new. Informer. Done. Next up, Wakaido. What's this mean? Am I not Wakaido? Am I thinking I'm Wakaido, but I'm actually somebody else? That would be an interesting twist. The X is on the map, marked where the lieutenants were killed by me. No way. Oh, the bank with the deposit box is also marked. Did I already know that the dossier was here? Anything that I'll be able to look at? It doesn't look like it? Alright. Interesting how they have decided to go this route. Look at the photos. And what shall we see in these photos? Who knows? There are pictures of Demon Shadows members and related suspects. The club staff, Shibakawa's girlfriend. I got named almost every face, but why does Shibakawa look so familiar? Because we were best friends. Perhaps they were more than friends. Perhaps they were, you know, I don't know, something a little bit more than friends, I guess. It's a back alley in the city's entertainment district. A safe. Whatever it is in it must be pretty important. It needs a 4-digit combination. Can I open it to find that number? Can I try to open it? Raise the handle without entering the combination won't unlock it. Entering a number at random isn't working. I mean, there's only so many different options, you know? There's cops at the park. I forgot about that because we need to go to a different location. Like the wharf is also going to be a place that I can't go. Yep. I knew it. Alright, let's go somewhere different. I'm not sure where to go, honestly. I guess we'll go to the alley. Nope, not the alley either. Well, crap, everything is just making me go to like a different place. Will we perhaps find the correct place to go? Who knows? Maybe we can go to the club. I swear, it better be the club, because there's really no other choices other than... God, it's not the club either. I guess it's the girl's house. So that man introduced himself as Wakaido and started asking questions, right? Can't poke around here anymore. Better find myself another place to investigate. Hopefully, this is actually the place. And it would appear that it is. We need 6 sets of stuff. I don't know, but we don't have anything that we can read here, so. What in the world have you been up to? It's full of cops outside. Can you remember if Shibakawa and I talked about anything else while we were here? Did I ever come here alone? Ooh, that's a good question. You were always together, remember? Oh, well, you did come here before him one time. Before him? On my own? Yes, he was busy and you had to wait for him here. You made yourself at home, I'll tell you that much. And did we talk? When it came here, did we talk? Yeah, sure, about number combinations. You said 4 digits are a lot to remember if you can't use dates. Did nobody'd guess you were actually using 4 zeros, so you think it's actually safe enough to use. Just small talk like that. Alright, cool. Seems like we have the answer to the safe. Is there anything else I can use here? It would appear that the answer to that is no. Now we are going to solve all of the world's problems by opening up the safe. Be surprised if it worked out, but I might as well try that combination out. No way. It opened. It's a gun! Why is there a gun in this safe? And a stack of cash. I don't get it. Oh, it's a 38 caliber gun? That's bad news. Alright. Alright, so, I mean... I guess go back and talk to her about the gun? Well, if everything's foggy, so he can't figure out what he needs to ask questions on. You forgot everything you could from here. Alright, maybe the gun can be used on the computer or something? Any info on the gun, why it was here, who brought it from, wherever, it could have been me. Gun is possibly mine. What I know so far. Shibakawa's organization, Demon Shadow, as a dirty cop working for them. Spent half a year gathering intel on them right up to when I lost my memories. But then we found that body at the wharf and another one in the warehouse. Who is responsible for those? We only have 2 left. I don't know what else to look at, because all the other locations were places I couldn't go, and everything else is all foggy, so I don't know. Let's just do a hint. You can try investigating with the picture labeled Shibakawa note on the desk at the house. Yep. I've already done this before, though. Things got recently, somewhere dark. Wait, isn't this the man lying dead in the warehouse? And I had a knife in my hands. It's the only explanation. That was Demon Shadow's leader, Shibakawa. Okay. So maybe it's this? I don't know. Like, I mean, it's kind of weird for it to, like, come up with the way that it did. I don't know. Nope, nothing there. Maybe I can use it here. No. Probably not here. Maybe in this one. Also no. Alright, well, I'm going to assume... Well, no, it said that I couldn't do anything else there. We'll try the wharf again. That seems to be not the right answer. Once again, I guess I thought maybe it was going to be the right thing, because I don't know why I thought maybe it would be, but obviously that answer was incorrect. I should have known, better. Shame on me for thinking I had figured it out. I don't really know what else I could possibly... It says there's something I overlooked here, but I don't know what else I could possibly have overlooked. I didn't like the whole foggy memory thing. It just seems kind of silly. Shibakawa's girl, Mayuki, note on the... I feel like I've already done some of these. Like, I feel like I've done these before. Alright. There's a glitter gal walking out of a house. Must be Miyagi. Shibakawa's girlfriend. Does she really have no clue where he is? She's a suspect too, I guess. But we know where he is. He's dead. We've decided that he is dead. So weird. Let's get it. Everything we got. What's the stuff on my computer? That file had vital information about the Demon Shadow and for the police. What is the file I found on my computer? The file I found on my computer was... Nope. The police raid file. Yeah. did I see his face? I saw his face because he was at the warehouse body. Or, well, you know, he was the warehouse body. The 000 is apparently my favorite combination for safes. Look, I still don't haven't like solved like what exactly happened and perhaps why this dude was killed, but who knows? I don't think there's any need for investigation. What if there's a pile of cash in the safe? I used a 38 caliber gun, which I assume I have to use this specific choice. And again, alongside the safe weapons, a very combination it's set. Oh, where is our explanation here? Did we find the explanation? I don't think we did find the explanation. I think we're still trying to figure out what it could possibly be. Or maybe he has figured it out. Through the power of a deduction. Yeah, it appears we figured it out. Now let's see who can figure it out first. The Demon Shadow Lieutenant found dead in the wharf. Wakia? Wakia, I don't know. He had been shot twice through the chest. I assumed it was infighting between him and his boss, but the latter was also dead. He was found in the warehouse. Or rather, I found him, and I was holding a bloody knife. Now, I find out I have a gun in my house. Who could have killed Wakia? Who would have had the opportunity to do so? Tanaka. No, that's not right. The answer is clear. I figured it was him. It's also that, not them. It was Wakaido. Yeah. I don't know why that's clear. It's certainly not clear to me, but okay. We'll go with it, man. If that's what they're saying it is, that's what they're saying it is. Shibakawa was holding on to an evidence dossier as the last ace up his sleeve. That dossier probably contains the truth about this case. In other words, it contains the name of the culprit. Shibakawa needed it to be safe from that person, but the dossier isn't in the safe deposit box anymore. The only other person who could need it, the only other person who would want to destroy it, is the culprit. Who took it out of the bank? Who? Who signed to get it out? Who did it? Who was it? It was Wakaido. He's like, I don't know if I don't feel good about answering any of these questions because it's potentially me. I'm potentially the one who did it. Was I Demon Shadow's police mole? No. That makes no sense. Wakaido! Oh no! You're not getting away any longer. Reinforcements are on their way. It's time to confess. Demon Shadow had a mole in the police. They paid this person to leak police secrets to the organization, and that person is you, Wakaido. Who else could it be? It can't be. I could never. I know you were a regular at their club and at Shibakawa's girl's house. I have witnesses. But I had to. You had a falling out with that organization, decided to get rid of Shibakawa and the rest of his people. You've got enough felonies going on for you already. Wise up and talk, Wakaido. This is a friendly reminder to never talk to the cops. Don't talk to the cops. They don't have your best interest at heart. I don't understand. I can't remember. But maybe you could be right. I knew it. I didn't want to believe it. But I've got no other choice. Wakaido, you're under arrest for murder and corruption. Brum, brum, brum. Stellar work as always, Detective Tanaka. Another case brilliantly solved. Huh? And Yuji? May I pick up from where you left off? You see, I have a reputation to uphold as an Yuji detective extraordinaire, superstar of the Yasuzumi agency. Sure, but I don't think it's the appropriate time for. Now please, just give me a few minutes. There's a swarm of cops waiting just behind us. Your suspect isn't going anywhere. In that case, these Wakaidos, their screws get loose with age. It runs in the family, and so allow me, Detective Yuji, to substitute for poor Wakaido here and reveal the truth about this case. Wakaido, you could never have solved this case. You thought you could figure out the truth from within. Alas, you got in so deep you couldn't get out. Maybe you could have done it under other circumstances, but not as you are now. Now let me unravel the threads of this mystery. Time to make deductions based on all the info we got. This operation was started to infiltrate Demon Shadow to find out why and by whom its lieutenants were murdered. We realized that they regularly met in specific locations to plan their criminal activities. One of these was the club known as the Running Shot. However, we didn't find the organization's leader, Shibakawa, there. Instead, the club staff told us of another person who regularly visited the place. Who was the other person repeatedly witnessed at the club? Wakaido. Right. And the staff also said that Shibakawa and Wakaido seemed to be on very good terms. There's another place they used as a hideout, the house belonging to Miyuki, Shibakawa's girl, much to her dismay. However, this particular hideout was reserved for those who could make deals directly with the boss. According to Miyuki, at one point, Shibakawa started showing up to her house, accompanied by a certain man. And who would that be? Wakia. Not really so. I mean, Wakaido. What? My bad. During our latest searches, we even heard testimonies mentioning guns and money. We're talking about some deep involvement with Demon Shadow here. Why did police start searching in full force? Because of the most recent murder relevant to this case. The murder of Demon Shadow's leader, Shibakawa. The same man that his acquaintances hadn't seen for days. Now, a man was witnessed fleeing away from the scene of Shibakawa's murder. And who would that be? Wakaido. The police at the scene said he was holding a blood-stained knife. And even after running away instead of hiding, Wakaido kept moving. People have seen him coming and going to places related to the case, acting shady and nosing around. There are several potential hiding locations near the wharf, but one stands out. A small, gloomy apartment with the walls covered in pictures and maps, barely lit by a single computer. That computer is full of detailed information on Demon Shadow as well as corrupt police officers and other involved individuals. If the names of those people came to light, there wouldn't be enough cops left to arrest them. The question is, who's gathering that intel in the apartment? Wakaido. Clearly, Wakaido is at the center of it all. But there's one important detail nobody except me knows. Wakaido forgot about that detail and it's been lost in the dark ever since. When Akane from the Yasuzumi detective agency called, she had a slip of the tongue. What was it? Someone calling himself Wakaido took the dossier from the bank. Was it? All of this points to one simple truth. What is it? You must remember, Wakaido. Wakaido is not Wakaido. That Wakaido over there, he's not Wakaido. You don't get it. The real Wakaido is me. What? What? Like, what? Yeah, but I also am like, what? Right, I'm Detective Yuji. That's right, when you found Shibakawa's body, the real culprit hit you on the head and you lost consciousness. I was posing as Wakaido for the investigation. I couldn't remember anything else, so I assumed that's who I was. Sorry to keep you waiting. Wakaido? The man you've been chasing around wasn't me, Detective Tanaka. See, I told you it was Detective Tanaka. I called it early and then they said no. Totally saw this twist coming. He's been investigating on my behalf for months now in order to identify the police officers collaborating with Demon Shadow. The two of us switched places. When? You could at least remember the face of the private detective you hired yourself. Well, you'd never met before, I guess. He showed up disguised as me and introduced himself as Wakaido. Of course you believed him. But he had been infiltrating Demon Shadow and collecting information before ever disguising himself. I wonder the club staff, Miyuki, and everyone else remembered him. He may have been wearing my clothes, but his face is the one they all saw. So what? That doesn't change the fact he was found next to the body. Knife in his hand. Damning enough. Huh? Damning enough, huh? I feel like I can't say the huh part properly. Had it been me, sure, I had arrested Shibakawa in the past, which could be a good enough motive to kill him. That's why I was the perfect culprit for your story. You needed a cop who had a past with Shibakawa. But the man over there is a private detective paid to investigate an organization he had no prior acquaintance with. He got no motive to kill Shibakawa. Of course, the dossier I gave you was a copy. I already delivered the original. Let's discuss the rest of the station, shall we, detective? You're under arrest for corruption and 4 counts of first-degree murder. Well, you got smacked in the head and lost your memories. Do you remember me? I'm Akane. I remembered you when you called me, didn't I? It's just a selective dissociative amnesia. She makes it sound like it's not that big of a deal at all. Only lost some very important memories from a very short time frame. But only very important memories, but you remembered me. Yeah, I almost got all of it back now. I remember getting in Shibakawa's good books by passing him some worthless intel. I thought that it said waffles at first, and it's like, wow, that's cool, man. Pretty cool. For some reason, he was very happy to know that Detective Tanaka was waiting on a promotion. It was business chance. That's when things went awry between the two. Now Shibakawa could threaten Tanaka. This allowed me to focus on him. I lay low and tried to get as much info on him as possible. Then Shibakawa's lieutenant started getting killed, and he knew he was in danger too. That's why he needed the dossier. Tanaka couldn't afford being ratted out. Still, and Eugene, did you really need to get that friendly with those people? Why do you say it that way, my dude? I feel like that's like not the right way to say it. I don't know. I just feel like he's saying it in a way that, I don't know. I just feel like there's a better way for them to have done it. I guess he already had been kidnapped by Tanaka. By the time everyone figured out he was gone, I assumed he was in hiding, so I was trying to chase him and the dossier down. That's what you get for not communicating properly with your colleagues. At the same time, I was approaching Tanaka to find out his next move. After all, he didn't know who I was. This is like a really long exposition at the end. Like, I mean, we already have kind of figured things out, but man, this just does not end. And then all the while, Tanaka was busy tying loose ends from the pressure. Look at him. He shot him in the chest twice. What a bad guy Tanaka was. So really got it on him. Everything started because he hadn't planned ahead enough. I like the cat. I feel like it's the same cat from the last episode. They just brought it into this one too, which is completely fine because I think it's good. So I feel like this whole portion at the end is going on this really, really long diatribe. I don't know. It's just there's just like a whole lot going on here at the end where I feel like if Yuji had been a character that we've been working with from the beginning, I would have been a little bit more interested in kind of reading through that and seeing exactly what the case was and what happened. But as it is, I just personally didn't find I didn't really care too much. It's like, does it really matter what happened? I mean, I think the answer to that is no. I'm not that concerned about like what it is that he did, you know. So moving past that little moment and just kind of thinking about the experience overall, this was a much better one, I think, than Case File 2. Case File 3 is kind of a return to form. It's a lot more streamlined on where you're going and what you're doing. It felt, again, like a little bit long. Like, I think that it was probably just a little bit longer than I would have expected. I mean, I'm about an hour and 17 minutes from start to finish. I guess it's really hard for them to, like, kind of, I guess, maintain the same length as the first one. The first one was, like, just like an hour. It was, like, perfect timing. And these just kind of seem to, I guess, grow a little bit in length. Not necessarily saying it's bad. I'm just saying that it's the whole premise of this series being, a collection of short adventures that you can complete start to finish in an hour, and then presenting two options, two cases that you certainly are unlikely to finish within an hour. I guess it just makes me feel like I've been a little bit bamboozled. I had a good time with it, really liked it. I just think you should know that there's a good chance that you're not actually going to finish this in an hour unless you skip all the text or just you rely entirely on the hints, and I feel like you'd be missing out if you did that. But in any case, that's the end of this case file, and there is one more. So hey, if you come back for that one, cool. And links in the description if you'd like to go and check this out yourself. And that is it for the day. Have a wonderful day.